it's your girl, Chef Diva, Chelsea Elizabeth, and I am going to teach you how to make cauliflower rice. A lot of you see on my Instagram and my Facebook posts all the time that I'm always eating cauliflower rice because it's better for you. As you know, as I'm on my weight loss journey, I really can't have the starch. So this is a nice alternative for rice. Honestly, I love it. I was eating it before I decided to have the gastric sleeve. But let me just teach you the really simple way. When you see how simple it is, you're gonna feel like, wait, why was I asking her to shoot this video again? So here we go. So you wanna just take nice small chunks of the cauliflower, and again, you're putting it in your dry Vitamix. Put the lid on and on low power on the variable speed. And just let it go. Turn it up a little bit. You can gauge it because you're watching it. Now one piece in there that's bothering me. So what I'm going to do is take it out for the next batch. Because again, you don't want the parts that are already getting down to the grainy bits. You don't want them to get too small because then it just becomes mush. Again, you want it to be like grains of rice. A nice low burn. Turn it up. That's why I have it on the variable speed on my Vitamix. There you go. See, just little by little. Yes, you can do more, but I'm kind of OCD about this kind of stuff, so I like my grains of cauliflower rice to be perfection. So it takes a little longer my way, but I like my way. I want to say that with cauliflower rice, you want to do more than what you might actually do with regular rice because it's not as filling like a starch. Like regular rice would be a cup of rice. You're like, oh my God, that's so much food. Cauliflower rice is going to take you a little bit longer because at the end of the day, it's just cauliflower. So I'm using, for my family tonight, I'm doing 2 heads of cauliflower, 2 large heads of cauliflower to make enough cauliflower rice for my family of 4 this evening, okay? Keep on blending. Okay, so we're all done here. Let me just put this last batch in my bowl. My trusty spatula. Knock it a little so get all the grains out. I don't like to be wasteful when it comes to food, okay? If you see, it's very much like rice. It's just a little bit more fluffy, obviously, but it's rice. We have made our own rice out of cauliflower. Yummy. Let me come give you a closer look. Here you go. You see the consistency? That's how you want it. There you go. So we just made cauliflower rice, essentially. Honestly, it's done. The one thing I will say, when it comes to your cooking style of how you want to cook it and incorporate it into your meal, I think really depends on what you're cooking. Tonight we're having red snapper and I'm using Asian spices. So I'm actually going to make cauliflower fried rice, which is a family favorite of ours. You do not boil cauliflower rice. Remember, it is not rice. If you boil it, you will literally take out whatever nutritional value that is there. It will boil right out and you're just going to eat mush. As with any vegetable, you never want it too mushy because when it's too mushy, you've literally taken out every nutrient that exists. So I'm now going to show you how I'm going to make the cauliflower fried rice. Here we go. We've got our cauliflower that we made earlier, right? Still fluffy. No, I'm lying. There's no smell. It smells like cauliflower. Okay? So we've got our little wok pan here. And we're going to go ahead and let's get the fire going. So we have to add a little bit of oil just because the first ingredient we're going to do is some eggs. You know, every good fried rice has some eggs. So we're just gonna break them up directly in the pot in our wok. So we've got our eggs cooking. Now one thing you'll see that I always do, I like to keep it all in one pot. If I use a spatula, as long as I'm not putting, you know, raw with whatever, I don't like to do dishes, okay? Honesty. So I try to do things in as little amount of pots and using as little amount of spatulas and this and that as possible, okay? So our eggs are going. I'm gonna take our cauliflower spatula and just start scrambling it up a little bit. Kind of hard to see. We're still getting our camera situation right, but you'll see I'm just scrambling it up a little bit. I like to go ahead and add in a mixture of onion, salt, pepper, and cayenne. I've already put it together. All my mise en place is already done. And so I like to just chop, 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 chop. Because I like the egg to be really well done in the rice. So here we go. Chopping, as you can see. We're breaking it up into very little pieces. Because no one wants a big old chunk of egg in their rice. Well, let me not speak for everybody. I don't want a big chunk of egg in my rice, okay? So now I'm going to go ahead and add in our shredded carrots. Mix it together a little bit. Notice I haven't added any more oil yet. I'm not going to add any more oil until we're just about to add the rice. So we've got our carrots in here to start cooking them down. I like a little crunch in the rice because the cauliflower rice can tend to get a little mushy. So I add it at the very end. Now, I'm going to add a little bit more oil because we're getting a little dry, just a hint. And here I've got my ginger chopped up and my garlic chopped up together, yes. So we'll let that cook down. Just mix it in. We want the flavors to all come together. Most people like onion in it. I am actually not a big fan of onions, so this will not have onions in it, which is why I use the onion salt. And normally I might put some onion powder, but we don't need it today. We're good. So we're still chopping, making sure that egg is nice and chopped up. You can see, here we are. And add in some scallions. Make sure you save a couple, some green onion. Make sure you save a couple for your garnish on top. So you see we got the egg, the ginger, the garlic, the carrot, and some green onion. We're just getting that flavor going. Notice I used very little bit of oil, just enough so that we don't have any sticking, okay? Here we go. Now we're gonna go ahead and add in our cauliflower rice. Ooh, we have a lot. We're gonna cook it in, mix it in a little bit as we go. Okay, so I've made my canal in the middle. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of sesame oil, some pure sesame oil. I'm gonna add a little bit of regular oil, just a little. I'm actually gonna do a little. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add in the soy sauce. Believe it or not, the soy sauce is not more really for salt, it's more for coloring in this case. Then I'm going to add in some more of my cayenne, onion, salt, and pepper mix that I put in the egg earlier. Because I like a little spice to mine. Go ahead and mix it up. You want to get every little bit covered. We need a little bit more soy sauce. We'll go ahead and just sprinkle it. This is a really nice, fun way to have the dishes that we love, but a healthier version, honestly. Again, we're just mixing it. We're pretty good. Always have to taste your food. Never use the same fork twice. That's some goodish. Okay, so now we've plated it in this bowl for serving. We're gonna fluff it up. Everybody likes some rice that looks fluffed up. Then we're gonna go ahead and add the rest of our green onions. Ooh, these are stuck together. I don't like those. Who chopped these? Somebody must have been in a hurry. I think that somebody was me. So we have a little bit of green onions on top. And voila! Cauliflower fried rice.